Where South Africa have made a really disastrous start to the semi-finals against Pakistan, and their net score at the end of over number 8 was -27, and they had 9 dismissals. Kepa made 35 runs and he was out 4 times, and de Villiers made 22 when he was out 5 times. And South Africa did better yesterday. When playing against New Zealand, they had a net score of -72. So the 2 lowest scores have been made by South Africa, and the South African team consisting of Fanie de Villiers and Adrian Kepa, 2 players who are not playing cricket for South Africa anymore. Here's de Villiers, and he's bowling to Afridi. Comes out of his crease and he's going to be out. He's caught, and that's a good catch. It was struck quite fiercely by Afridi. A full toss gets a wicket for South Africa, and Pakistan are now -10 in 2 deliveries. That's a wide. I think he's going to play a little bit for the gallery, because South Africa's score of -27 will give them that facility to play a few shots, and he has played a good one, and it goes bouncing out to deep mid-on for 4. Score goes to -5. So South Africa made -72 against New Zealand, and today in the first semi-final, -27 was their score. Fanie de Villiers, out of Test match and first-class cricket. Only recently at Port Elizabeth he announced his retirement, so he's fresh. He got 6 wickets against Pakistan, and that helped quite a lot in winning the Test match for South Africa and drawing the series. And this is a huge hit, and it's going to be 6. It got too much elevation, and for a moment I got the impression that the ball is going to fall inside the playing area, but it cleared the ropes by some 6 or 7 yards. And I can tell you that it wasn't played from the meat of the bat. Steered down to third man for another single, and it takes Pakistan now on to 2, the highest in the tournament. And next were New Zealand with net runs of 138. So 4 teams in the semi-finals, and I suspect 3 deserve to be there. Big question mark whether South Africa were good enough to be in the semi-finals. They are. And here is Azhar Mahmood. No, that's Afridi once again, down to back with a square leg, another 6. And that takes the Pakistan score to 8. I really don't want to take any credit away from the South Africans, but on paper I thought Zimbabwe had a much better side with 2 current players, Streak and Campbell. Kepa bowls, and he goes off the back foot. This man has tremendous power off the back foot, and I don't think that he played it once again with full confidence. It was mistimed a little bit. Still, it had plenty of power to go over the head of cover for 4. It's quicker delivery from Kepa. 12. The Pakistan score. You can't even say chasing -27, which South Africa ended up with. But they have to play out the 8 overs. And this game really can swing either way with the fall of a few wickets. This is driven, and he will get a single. A little bit of a misfield there from Fanie de Villiers. 1 more to Pakistan. They are 13, and Afridi goes to 22. He's been out once. And Azhar Mahmood hasn't opened his account. He's now taking 1 leg guard from umpire Mia Aslam. Plays it very sensibly all along the ground. I think he's going to leave the big hitting to Afridi and try and make absolutely sure that they go into the finals. chops that one down to short third man. Back quickly, good throw. Appeal for run out, disallowed by umpire Shakur Rana. Smart fielding there from the young lad. Pakistan with 6 points and net runs of 189. And one can't help but feel that Pakistan has the most balanced side in the tournament. They have Azhar, an all-rounder of a very high class, and Shahid Afridi can really play havoc with the bowling on a good day. Other strong teams, Australia, Damien Martin and Gilchrist. Aston and Harris for New Zealand. And Zimbabwe with Campbell and Chris Harris out of the tournament. So are India with Vasan and Chauhan. Sri Lanka are also out. And Kenya with 166 net runs are out of the semi-finals. Here is De Villiers to Afridi. The score remains at 13 after 2.2 overs. Up to the batsman, and Azhar Mahmood quickly off for the single, while Shahid Afridi was perhaps posing for the photographers there and saw Azhar coming down the wicket and quickly went for the single, and a safe single it was. 14 Pakistan net runs. De Villiers sending deep and wide mid-wicket right down to the fence. Azhar Mahmood on strike. And this is through the hands of the fieldsman there. He's going to get a single, and that is going to be the first run for Azhar, which takes Pakistan to 15 net runs. Very, very good running between the wickets. The second was taken as he saw that the fieldsman was slightly late on the ball, and both batsmen just looked at each other and then went for the second very, very quickly. Good running between the wickets, and they convert that single into two. And this is the start of the fourth over. And he comes down the wicket and plays it over the head of wide extra cover. Couple of bounces into the fence for 4 runs. Azhar moves on to 5, and Pakistan now arrive at 21. Goes back and cuts in the air, first bounce to short third man. This is the second tournament. We had a wonderful tournament last year which Pakistan won, and they are clear favourites to win the tournament yet again. Well on their way to winning the semi-final. Well flighted, and he plays over the head of cover point, and it's going to go to the boundary for another 4. Azhar Mahmood really picking his balls very well indeed. When the ball is wide and well up to the batsman, he goes for the big one, sensing that this is over number 4, so he can take a few chances while the fielders are up. Azhar moves to 10 with that single, and Pakistan at 26. And he's gone, he's bowled him, and Shahid Afridi, I'm sure, will be quite annoyed with himself. So will be his partner, because there was no need for that, but I suppose that's the way he plays, and Of course, he's playing for the crowd as well. I'm sure he knows that Pakistan have a great chance of winning the semi-finals, so he's taking things a little easy. And this one he plays in the air. It's going to be safe, and it's going to be over extra cover for 6. And that clearly indicates the power in the shoulders of this young man. To hit a 6 at extra cover is no joke, I can tell you. He made room for himself, drawing away from the stumps, and hit a huge 6. The end of over number 4. Pakistan are 22. Keeper has now bowled 2 overs, no maiden. He's given away 26, and he's taken a wicket, so he gave away 15 in his last over.
Thanks, Shahid. So De Villiers is going to bowl, and Pakistan in a fairly strong position. The total is 22, and this is the 5th over being bowled. And so far we have had 2 dismissals in Pakistan innings. Straight drive, and the ball bounces few yards from in front of the long off fieldsman, and the batsman take an easy single. The net total is 23. De Villiers to Shahid. Inside edge, the ball trickles towards the squarish leg position. 24, and Shahid Afridi is on 32. He has been out twice. Mistimes the shot, and the ball drops safely in between the 2 pursuing fieldsmen. He was trying to hit a 6 over the bowler's head. De Villiers to Shahid. A slow delivery, that ball came back. He gave himself a bit of a room trying to whack that one over the top of extra cover. Not a particularly good looking stroke played by Shahid. It could well be caught, and that's called a no ball. Overstepping the cropping trees there. Was it, I believe it was almost pitching chest high there. That was the reason why the umpire called it a no ball. So he survived. This time it's a big shot from Shahid, which goes for 6. Lovely stroke indeed, timed it to perfection, and it was a certain 6 the moment the ball hit the bat.